Focus mode allows you to carefully aim your attacks or guards. Did you see that? Did you see it? Did you see it? The 180 pivot in focus mode whilst on the true charge slash with greatsword.
Thanks for following.
Shadow Prime, thanks for following. Welcome on in. Did you see that? Did you see the true charge slash pivot? 180. Sword and shield, though. Sword and shield hype. Sword and shield hype. Sword and shield hype. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wound created. Use the focus mode to highlight wounds. Attacks to wounds will deal more damage than normal. Bing, schmink. And you can see it's got the arrows like in Monster Hunter World with tenderized parts. Focus mode will also highlight any weak points that the monster has. You saw the tongue. The tongue was glowing red there. Where's my mouse gone? Where'd it go? So it was highlighting that the tongue was a weak point there. Did you see that? See that? Look at that. Yeah? Just in case you didn't know what a tongue was. Focus strikes. Longsword! Gunlance! Oh, that focus strike cleaving through. Popping the wounds as it goes. Damn! That was fucking sick, that was. Don't autoplay an RX video for me. What do you think you're doing? God damn it. Alright. Well, that was sick. Hey Falcon, what's up? You wonder if wound means that the entire part takes bonus damage or that very specific wound area. That very specific spot will take bonus damage. I don't... Maybe it's the whole part. You know what? That's a great question. I was trying to answer it and I don't actually have the answer at all. That's a great question. I wonder too. No idea. No idea. It does so far kind of seem like the specific part. Especially with like how the focus strikes are so targeted. And then they're like consumable. Like the wounds are sort of like consumables. They get consumed when focus strikes connect with them, right? Which is pretty cool. Pretty sick. Y'all know the basics. When your weapon's drawn, your movement is restricted. You can attack. However, you need to put your weapon away in order to use your consumables. The mount that features in this game, the Sacred. Creature that can be mounted, providing you with a means of travel. Very reminiscent of the Palamute in Rise. You also see that the hunter whistled to call the Palamute over. So we can assume that that's a skill that you can just kind of do whenever, like it'll be on your hotbar or something. You can kind of assume that that'll be the case. It can guide you automatically to the target monster for your current quest. Why are we watching? We should be watching my version of this, where I've actually gone over it and broken it all down. Why are we watching this version? That was like Monster Sat Nav. That was beautiful. While mounted, you can recover your health. Your health, very much like Rise. You can sharpen your weapon, very much like Rise. You know? Mika, what's going on? How are you, buddy? Where's the longsword video? Soon. I'm positive that tomorrow's Wilds video will be longsword. I can feel it. I can feel it. Just for you. Unless they make it just for me and they release Hammer. You know? That's the thing. So, that's the thing. What else do we have here? Get Monster Sat Nav. We love that. That little symbol next to it. Did you see that little symbol? Did you see that? So maybe every single monster target now has like the miniature monster, whatchamacallit, caricature, right? The little like art, the little like logo art kind of thing. Maybe each of your targets on the monster has that now. Because that's specifically the Chatacabra's one, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. In case you're waiting for the Charge Blade overview, I know a lot of people are stoked for the Charge Blade one, for sure. I know a lot of people are stoked for the Charge Blade one. I'm very much looking forward to Charge Blade as well. Very, very much looking forward to Hammer. Yo, weapon swap. Take out 2 weapons on a hunt now. So cool. Slinger is back. Slinger is standard equipment for any hunter, but it's not the Slinger as you know, necessarily. Allows you to fire various types of ammo that you can gather in the environment. Yeah? So, perhaps we've got environmental ammo, like your rocks, like your red pits and all that sort of stuff. Flash pods from flash bugs. You can use your hook slinger to gather items from distance. Perhaps there's monster ammo back in the game as well, like slinger thorns and all that sort of stuff. You can use your hook hook slinger to interact with the environment, like get the falling boulders and stuff. So if you are out of your ammo and the monsters stood underneath the falling boulders and you got to take advantage of that. ATV, Arch-Tempered Velkhana's in that first stage in the arena where you've got the 2 pillars to drop, but you're all out of Crystal Burst. No worries, you can use your hook slinger now. And as far as I can imagine, that's not going to use any ammo, right? I think. I would assume. Very cool. Very cool. You're waiting for bow and SNS? I'm very much waiting for SNS. SNS is like another one of my my mains, I guess you could say. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. The UI seems pretty clean. It really does. It seems very, very clean. Should we watch? This is a travesty. I just made my greatsword video, and we're watching this one. What an absolute joke. I'm gonna watch my one. All right. 82 views. It needs help. 82 views. It needs help, friends. Okay. Although that'll have me talking all over this one, so it'll have me talking over me talking. That's not going to work very well. We go back to this one. Greatsword. Look how clean it looks. God, it looks so good. Even though this is base weaponry, right? Or tree, leather tree, whatever it is. Even though this is clearly going to be base sort of level weaponry, it already looks so good. It looks so sick. Oh, yeah. Greatsword. Weighty weapon with slower movement and attacks, but each blow packs a powerful punch. We saw the true charge slash. We saw the charge slash. Suitable for hitting around tactics. You got the tackle. The tackle's back. Jumping wide slash as well. Guarding, of course. And this big charged upswing over here. Big charged upswing. What's this? This looks new. We know it's a charged attack, or we can make an educated guess that it's a charged attack. An educated wish that it's a charged attack. Your hunter is glowing red all over, right?
New YouTube sub hype.
Nice one, Flash. Your hunter's glowing red all over, does that big upswing, and then does this gap close chasing attack, right? Boosh. Gap close chase with 2 hits there. Glowing red the whole time. Very cool. Focus strike into focus mode. Popping the wounds. See? Only the one on the legs remaining. Did you see that? You see that? Only the one on the legs remaining. After the focus strike's connected and popped the wounds, right? Like consumables. Pop, pop. Just the leg left. Yeah? There's the clash. Butt strike. Could be a sneak attack. True charge slash as well. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Damn, sleepless raccoon. You see that shit? That was sick. But I'm really curious about that clash attack though. Like, I think have they shown a clash attack for like every weapon so far? They showed one for greatsword. They showed one for heavy bowgun. Did they show one for Insect Glaive? I can't remember now, actually. Not sure if they showed one for Insect Glaive. Here's Heavy Bowgun. The crutch weapon. Long-range weapon that fires ammo from a distance, of course. You love to see it. Expend energy in ignition mode to fire special ammo, like your Wyvern Fire, right? The Wyvern Fire sort of like machine gunning thing. Now, you'll see here, we go from like what appears to be like normal rapid ammo. Normal rapid ammo, right? We go from there. But those 3 individual shells are there, which kind of look like stickies. They kind of look like stickies. And then, of course, you've got your ignition mode fire special ammo as well, right? The Wyvern Fire, I think it was called. So that's it. That's a normal rapid, but we've still got those 3 bullets there. Seems to be referring to this. Auto guard function. You can also guard manually. So guarding is just like maybe your shield mod is now just inbuilt into Heavy Bowgun. Maybe you don't need to put it in on the mods. Maybe it's just inbuilt. Maybe they've done away with mods entirely. They did say that the ranged weapons are the weapons that are going to receive the most changes. Right? So, maybe they've done away with that entirely. Crap. Focus mode. Yeah, that used a bunch of the ignition gauge and one of those bullets, and it looked like a sticky. It looked like a sticky. Right? So that's something that can be done in focus mode. Might not have been the focus strike, though. It might have just been an attack that you can do in focus mode. That's a focus strike. That looks like the focus strike there. That one. Brap. Did we see? Was that like piercing? That kind of looks like piercing, right? Yeah? And then then there's a clash attack in the mouth. The barrel down the mouth of the monster. Clash attack. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Very cool. Cancel! Oh, son of a... Damn it. Alright. Insect Glaive, let's go. Insect Glaive, let's go. Here it is. Mobile weapon where you control the creature known as a Kinsect. Now, when we're targeting, when you're targeting a part, it tells you in advance. When you're targeting a part, it tells you in advance what essence you're going to be harvesting. You're going to be extracting. That's head. That's red. Boom. Red. Sick. Now we also see... You'll see a strike that's done, which sends the Kinsect out, harvests the essence, and extracts it instantly. In one clean attack. You just saw it do it like 3 times. Just one clean attack. Beautiful. We also see the Kinsect there. We see the Kinsect mimicking like that spin attack. And mimicking the other attack. You see that? Very, very cool. So sort of attacking like in synergy with the sorts of strikes that you're doing, which is pretty sick. Pretty cool. Mounting. There's the mount. Focus mode. And then that like shoot attack. So cool. So cool. That was sick. And then we've got the the lobotomy spiral. The Devil May Cry lobotomy spiral on the head. Really quick spinning attack. Dive thrust from Ariel that we know and love. Boom. Very, very cool. So Insect Glaive. Yo, Insect Glaive is looking... Mwah. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Oh. So good. Love to see it. And then today we had Gunlance, which also looks freaking sick. Just saying. God damn. Long reach, ability to fire explosive shells. So you've got the jabbing and shelling as we know and love. Then we've got shelling dodges. Gap closer. Slow down. Hold up. Whoa. Okay. Just please. Right? This is what it's like for me recording the shorts. When I'm watching these for the first time, this is what it's like for me when I'm like coming up with what to say for recording the shorts. Okay, so we know the pokes and the shells. That's classic. But then shelling whilst hopping, whilst sidestepping. So attacking whilst defending. Offense with defense. Very, very cool. Right? A gap close swing. An overhead full burst. Right? Overhead full burst. Right? And then a worm stake cannon. Love to see it. Normal reload. Guarding. Regular guarding. Parry guard. Parry and riposte guard. That looked like a sort of counter stance or a counter guard that was activated. Parry activated. Followed up by a riposte with the overhead slash. Right? Let's take a look again. Boom. Parry riposte. Very cool. Now that appears to be like an overcharged shell kind of thing. See that? Sort of like an overcharged shell. Classic upswing, downswing, and full burst combo. Wyvern fire as well. Boom. Very impactful. Focus mode to target monsters' wounds. And then suddenly this happens. Gunlance opens up. Yeah? The worm stake cannon on the end then becomes this spiral blender, right? Which is just crazy. Just crazy. Just goes through. Just crazy. Okay, worm stake cannon into a reload, into a side full burst. Right, worm stake cannon. Right. Worm stake cannon. Quick full reload into a side swipe full burst into a second worm stake cannon. Jeez Louise, so crazy. Charge shelling. That didn't look like just regular charge shelling to me. I don't feel like regular charge shelling has that sort of recoil, but maybe that was just regular charge shelling. It looked like somewhat of an overcharged shelling. Like that's big recoil for charged shelling. But maybe there's, I don't know. Maybe the long ones do that. Or whichever the strongest, I think it's long, right? The strongest charge shelling type. Maybe they do that. So crazy. What? Look at that. That seems to consume the worm stake cannon as well, so you probably have to reload after doing that. That combo at the end, and then of course, we've got another clash attack there at the end as well. So holding it off with a shield and then boom. Oh, so cool. So sick. You love to see it.